All right, let's find the area of polygons here. We're going to start with the easiest one, and that's a rectangle. And let's start out by just talking about the area of any rectangle is going to be the length times its width. Length is down here, and the width is here. And the area is going to literally be the length times the width. Nice and simple. We abbreviate that by saying that A is equal to L times W, just so we don't have to write the words out. So let's go to this example on the right here. I'm going to say that the length is 35 yards, and the width is, we'll say 20 yards, and we're going to keep it nice and simple. The area is 35 times 20. That's going to give me a total of 700 square yards. Now, notice we're going to be using the squared notation. So, anytime we talk about area, it's always going to be square yards. Or square whatever the unit is, I should say. Versus the perimeter, if you saw that video. This next one's called a parallelogram, and its area is the base times the height. And the height is the distance between two parallel lines. And the area is the base times the height. Again, so it's the same as a rectangle. Because the height gets adjusted, it's going to be exactly the same as a rectangle. So B times H is the way we're going to abbreviate that. And for the parallelogram, we're going to say that the base is going to be 24, we'll say centimeters in this case. And the height, we will say, is 19 centimeters. So how do we find the area? Very easy. We just multiply the two together. 24 times 19 gives me 456 centimeters. You've got to have the squared and the centimeter part. Let's move on to a triangle. The area of a triangle is a little more tricky. We have a base and a height also. And as we're looking at this height, we need to notice it's actually a bit smaller area-wise as a rectangle. In fact, it's exactly half the size. So the area is actually 1/2 the base times the height. Notice that's exactly half of a parallelogram or a triangle. It's like we cut it down the diagonal. And we abbreviate that with A equals 1/2 B times H. So let's do a specific example down here. I'll say that the base in this case is 12 feet, and the height is 7 feet. So the area is going to be 1/2 12 times 7. And using order of operations, half of 12 is 6 times 7, giving me 42 square feet. And last up, we have a special kind of triangle. It's called a right triangle, meaning this triangle we already have the base and the height. We don't have to go down the middle or anything. And I'm going to say that the height in this case is 10 miles, and the base is 8 miles. So again, the area is 1/2 times 8 times 10. Half of 8 is 4. Giving me a total of 40 square miles. There you have it.